On July 1st, 2025, astronomers at an observatory in Chile spotted a faint, fast-moving speck beyond Mars, and within hours realized it was not from our solar system. Now, the object, named 3E Atlas, is hurtling toward a close Mars flyby at 61 kilometers per second. Lit with an unnatural green glow and chemical signatures no one expected. Rumors exploded. Some warned of an imminent collision. Others whispered about alien engineering. But how much of what you've heard about 3E Atlas, its origins, its Martian rendezvous, its eerie chemistry is really true? The answer begins with the night that changed everything for planetary science. Inside the Atlas control room on July 1st, 2025, the atmosphere snapped from routine to electric in a matter of minutes. Nick Erasmus and Larry Deneau, scanning the latest telescope feeds from Rio Hurtado, spotted a faint, fast-moving point far beyond Mars, too quick, too distant to match any known solar system object. Initial calculations hinted at something odd, but as more data poured in, the numbers became impossible to ignore. The object's orbit wasn't just unusual. It was hyperbolic, a mathematical fingerprint that meant it was not bound to the sun at all. Erasmus fired off urgent messages to the Minor Planet Center and other survey teams, his heart pounding as each new observation tightened the trajectory and confirmed the impossible. Within hours, the MPC issued a preliminary circular. This was not a rogue asteroid, but the third interstellar object ever detected. Now, officially named 3E Atlas, pre-discovery images from observatories in California and Hawaii were pulled from archives, each frame adding confidence that this was no software glitch. In the span of one night, a handful of astronomers realized they were witnessing the arrival of a true messenger from another star. The adrenaline, the pressure to get every calculation right, and the knowledge that the world's eyes would soon turn to their discovery, all of it crackled through the room. For planetary science, the clock had started on a new kind of chase. 3E Atlas is tearing through the solar system at nearly 61 kilometers per second, a speed that leaves even the fastest solar system comets far behind. That's about 220,000 kilometers per hour, enough to cross the distance between Earth and the Moon in less than 2 hours. With numbers like these, it's no surprise. The first trajectory models set off a brief flurry of concern among orbit analysts at JPL's Sentry system. Early software flagged a possible Mars encounter, but as more observatories joined in, the calculations locked in. The closest approach to Mars will happen on October 3rd, but even then, 3E Atlas will miss by almost 30 million kilometers for comparison. That's more than 70 times the distance from Earth to the Moon. There's no danger to Mars, and none to Earth either. Its path never comes closer than 1.8 astronomical units, or about 270 million km from our planet. The real headline isn't risk, but velocity. This is the fastest confirmed comet ever tracked, and it's on a hyperbolic escape route, meaning it will never return. Perihelion comes on October 29th. It's just outside Earth's orbit, at 1.36 astronomical units. For planetary scientists, these numbers turn anxiety into opportunity. With the trajectory certain, all eyes are moving to the Mars flyby. A chance to study interstellar material up close as it races past by early September. 3E Atlas was lighting up the sky with a vivid green glow that caught even seasoned astronomers off guard. Teams at the Very Large Telescope and Hubble raced to collect spectra, expecting the usual fingerprint of diatomic carbon C2 behind the color. But the data told a different story. Alongside the expected carbon molecules, the spectra revealed powerful signals from carbon dioxide, cyanogen, and most unexpected of all nickel vapor. Nickel lines, clear and unmistakable, stood out without any sign of iron, a combination rarely seen in any comet, let alone one from outside the solar system. Rohan Riat, Gaunar, leading the VLT team, described the Slack channel lighting up with screenshots and stunned reactions as the chemical profile came into focus. The green coma, so bright during the September lunar eclipse, didn't match the classic C2-driven glow. Instead, the evidence pointed toward a CO2-driven outburst with nickel, vapor, and exotic ions dominating the show. For planetary scientists, this was the kind of anomaly that demanded a closer look. one only possible if spacecraft could catch the comet in the act as it swept past Mars. On October 3rd, every orbiter circling Mars will be watching 3E Atlas, NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, ESA's Trace Gas Orbiter, and Mars Express have all been assigned special observation sequences, timing their instruments to catch the comet as it sweeps by at nearly 30 million kilometers. Mission planners at JPL and ESA headquarters have spent weeks refining commands, debating which spectrometers and cameras will give the best shot at measuring the nucleus and sampling the dust tail. Meanwhile, public chatter has exploded. Viral videos claim a secret Mars impact. Others push the idea of an alien probe, and some social feeds recycle old Oumuamua rumors with new graphics. NASA spokespeople and ESA communicators have responded directly. No chance of collision, no evidence of artificial signals, and all tracking data is open for anyone to check. The science teams are clear. This is the closest look yet at interstellar material, and the data could rewrite what we know about how planets form around distant stars. On July 1st, 2025, astronomers at the Atlas survey in Chile spotted 3E Atlas, only the third confirmed interstellar object ever observed. Its trajectory, hyperbolic and inbound at 61 kilometers per second, ruled out any chance of impact with Mars or Earth as confirmed by JPL and the Minor Planet Center. Yet, its vivid green coma, unusual chemistry, including C2, CO2, CN, and nickel vapor and rapid brightening set it apart from all known comets. Mars orbiters are now preparing to collect unprecedented data during the October 3rd flyby, offering a rare chance to study interstellar matter up close. Despite widespread online rumors, official NASA and ESA statements confirm there is no evidence of artificial origin or danger. Still, the exact processes behind its chemistry remain unresolved. Every spectrum, every image, adds to our understanding of the galaxy. 3E Atlas is not just a distant visitor. It's a new chapter in the story of our solar system and its place in the universe,